morning students. So today we will learn about the chapter 2. So we have learned from chapter 4 to chapter 8. So from chapter 4 to chapter 8 we have learned about the PHP programming concept. Okay. This is the chapter 2. This is about Adobe PageMaker. This chapter is completely different from the PHP programming concept. Okay. This is the another one. That is about the PageMaker you are going to see. So in your practical exam, the first 5 exercise will be from the PageMaker and the next 5 will be from the PHP programming concept. So in your practical exam, you will be having 10 exercises now. In that first 5 only, you will be having the Adobe PageMaker. That is 4 only you will be having the PageMaker. Another one will be having the SQL concept. Okay. And the last 5 will be having the PHP programming concept. So you be clear about this Adobe PageMaker. So you can, whatever question is asked from this Adobe PageMaker, you can write it very clearly if you have the process of creating it. If you have seen or if you are processed with this PageMaker in your system, it will be very easy for you. Just what you will do, if you click the file menu, it will open. If you click the close, it will save. If you drag it, it will create a tool. Like that only, it will create a shape. Like that only you are going to learn. It will be very easy for you. Let us get into it. So that is, this is the software used for the DTP. That is desktop publishing. Okay. So we will learn about the desktop publishing. That is, we will be saying it as DTP. So in that, for DTP process, we will be using many softwares like Adobe PageMaker, Adobe InDesign and Quack Express, etc. So we will be learning the Adobe PageMaker page layout software. Okay. This includes tools that allows you to easily position text and graphics on document pages. Okay. So maximum we will be using this for creating the visiting card, wedding card, like that purpose only we will be using this Adobe PageMaker. Now let us see how to open an Adobe PageMaker. So opening and PageMaker. So in Windows 7 they have given, in any operating system we will be having the same process. So in Windows 7 operating system, start all programs Adobe PageMaker 7, in that you will be having the Adobe PageMaker 7. So if you click that, you will be having your screen like this. So let us see how the screen is appeared. So in Windows, that is start and then all programs. In that you have to click Adobe and that you have to click PageMaker 7. In that you are having Adobe PageMaker 7. So your screen will be displayed like this. So in this screen, what are all you are having? First let us go through it. Okay. So first the Adobe PageMaker 7 Untitled 2. So what is this? This is the title bar. Okay. So for every software you will be having the title bar. So it will be displayed by default, it will be displayed as the untitled one. When you save it, the file name will be changed. So see here, if I am file and then if I click save and then I am, instead of, in here I am having untitled 2. Instead of untitled 2, if I am giving exercise 1. Okay. And then I click save, then this untitled is changed into the exercise 1. So the PageMaker has the extension .pmd. So what is the extension for the PageMaker file? .pmd. So it gives the path, in which path this exercise 1 PageMaker is saved. Okay. So this is the title bar and then we are having the menu bar. So what are all the menus here? File menu, edit menu, layout menu, type menu, element, utilities, view, window and the last is the help menu. These are all the menu bars in the PageMaker window. Okay. And then we are having one ruler and then this is the toolbar. Okay. The toolbar and next we are having the toolbox and here we are having the color palette. Okay. So this is the main PageMaker page. So what we are drawing this, what you are having this will be displayed. Okay. So in menu, you know very well for what purpose we will be using all this menu. So file menu, in this we will be having new, open, close, save as, export, print, exit, like this. So the main thing as you have in all softwares only, you will be having in this file menu also. Next we are having the edit menu. So you know the edit menu will be having cut, copy, paste like this. Okay. So this is this white area, the above which is been in the, this is the particular page. Okay, this is the PageMaker page. Outer part of the black line, this is the margin. This violet line and rose line is the margin. This black color line, no, the space outside this black color line is called the pasteboard. This is the pasteboard area and this is the pasteboard area. Okay, in pasteboard area we can store items for later use. Okay, that is the usage of the pasteboard. Okay, so this we are going, this is the PageMaker page. So I think you will be clear with this. So what is the usage of title bar, and then the menu bar, and then the toolbar. So this is the toolbar, this is toolbox. Okay, this is toolbar. So the toolbar, when you bring your arrow near to it, a pop-up menu will be displayed, and it will display for what purpose that tool has been. Okay, so if I am clicking it decrease font size. If I click here, this tool is used for increasing font size. This is called paragraph specs. Okay, so like this tool bar will be displaying for what purpose they has been used. Okay, so next we are going to the toolbox. This is the toolbox. It plays the main role. So from here, this is the pointer tool. Okay, and next is the text tool. This is the rotating tool. This is the cropping tool, and this is the line tool. This is the constraint line, rectangle frame, ellipse frame tool, polygon frame tool, hand tool, and the zoom tool. So in your book they will be giving the description of each of the tool of this, and there is a shortcut key for this toolbox also. Okay, so see here in your book they have been given here the toolboxes: pointer tool, text tool, rotating tool, cropping tool, line tool, constraint line tool, rectangle frame, ellipse frame, polygon frame, hand and zoom tool. So for each of these two there is a shortcut key also. So for shortcut key, for pointer tool it is F9, for rotating tool shift plus F2, line tool shift plus F3, rectangle shift plus F4, ellipse shift plus F5, polygon shift plus F6. Like this you will be having most of this. Then the left side tool you will be having with shift operator, and the right hand side you will be having with shift plus alt. Okay, shift plus alt. These are all the shortcut keys for the tool tools in the toolbox. Okay, so now we will see how to hide and how to view this toolbox. So now the toolbox is viewable. If you want to hide, sometimes if you click file and if you open a new file, the toolbox will not be displayed. So if you want to display it, now it is displayed, so now I am hiding it. Okay, window hide tools, so it gets hidden. If you click file and if you click new, suppose your page is displayed without toolbox, then you have to go to the window menu and then you have to click show tools. Then your toolbox will be displayed here. Similarly, it is also for the colors. Now colors is visible. If you want to hide, you can click hide colors, then it is not visible. If you want to make it visible, you can give show colors. Okay, so for the color toolbox and color box, you can click in the window menu, and in the ruler, it has been displayed. If you want to hide the ruler, you have to go to the view menu. In view menu, there is an option hide rulers. If you click that, the ruler will be hidden. If you want to view or if you make it visible, you have to go to the view menu, and if you click show rulers, then the ruler will be displayed. Okay, so what is the shortcut key? It is Ctrl R, and for in window for color palette the shortcut key is Ctrl J. Okay, so once if you click Ctrl J, if it is visible it will be get hidden. If it is hidden, it will get visible. Okay, so clear. So we have learned the page, how if you click file, start all programs in that Adobe, in that PageMaker, in that if you click Adobe PageMaker, your page will be displayed like this. So what are all it have, we have seen here. Okay, so if you want to hide the toolbox and hide the color palette, you have to go to the window menu for hide tools and hide colors, and for hiding the ruler you have to go to the view menu. The same thing, if they are hidden, to show also you have to go to the particular menu. Okay, now let us see the function of this toolbox. Okay, this is the maximum function of the toolbox. This is the most important 5-mark question. Okay, toolbox usage. So what are all the tools, what are the toolbox, and cursor, how it is displayed, and what is the usage of it. Okay, so pointer tool. So for a pointer tool, you know very well. So it points, so where we are keeping our cursor. It is used to select, move and resize text object and graphics. Next comes the text tool. It is used to type, select and edit text. And next, rotating tool, used to select and rotate objects. So if you click any particular object and if you click rotating tool, it is used to rotate. Cropping tool, it is used to trim imported graphics. Line tool, so for all other tools, your cursor will be in the plus symbol, okay. So for line tool, you know what is a line tool. So it is used for drawing line in any direction. Next comes constraint line tool. So constraint line tool is used to draw vertical or horizontal lines. So constraint line tool means you can draw only vertical and horizontal lines. But plain line tool means it is used for drawing lines in any direction. So that is the difference, okay. And next comes the rectangle tool. So it is used to draw squares and rectangles. And rectangle frame tool is, it is used to create rectangular placeholder. So what do you mean by placeholder? Placeholder means within that rectangular or square what shape you have been created, you can have an object or you can write a text, okay. So it is used to create rectangular placeholders for text and graphics. So in cartoon and all, inside you will be having one circle or one rectangular shape. Within that, the text will be displayed. No, so for that purpose only you will be using the rectangular frame tool. Similarly, the ellipse tool used to draw circle and ellipse, and the ellipse frame tool, it is used for creating elliptical placeholder for text and graphics. And next comes the polygon tool. So it is used to draw polygons. So what do you mean by polygon? So it's having more than 4 sides, isn't it? No. So here you are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Generally we call it as polygons which has sides more than 5. So for that shape you can use this polygon tool, and this is also used to create polygon placeholder. That means you can create a polygon shape, within that you can have text or graphics. And next comes the hand tool. So with the usage of this hand tool, it is used to scroll the page. So if we click this hand tool, the page can be scrolled up or down. And next, zoom tool. So it is used to magnify or reduce. Magnify means it gets big. Reduce means it gets small. So it is used to magnify or reduce an area of the page. So this is the concept of the toolbox. What are the tools available and for what purpose we are using them? This is an important 5-mark question. In the last year public exam, this question was asked. Okay, it's very easy. With the name of the tool itself, you can write its usage, for what purpose we are creating it. Okay, so today we have learned. So with this, I think today in this part we have learned about the main page, how it looks, and what are all the tools available, what are all the shortcut keys, and for what purpose we are using. So next we will see how to enter text in the document. Okay. So next we will see the entering text in the document. Okay. So we have seen about the what are the toolbox available, how the page appears. Now we are going to enter text in the document. So in PageMaker, the text can be typed inside a text block. Okay. So you must use the text tool to create the text block. After creating a text block, you can type the text directly into the text block. Okay. So if you want to type text can be typed inside a text block. So you must use the text tool. Okay. So in this, the insertion point or I-beam which moves to the right. So when the text being typed reaches the end of the text block, PageMaker will automatically wrap the text to the next line. That is, நம்ம டைப் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும்போது எப்போ அதோட லாஸ்ட் இது வந்துட்டு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலாவே கர்சர் அடுத்த லைன்ல இருந்து டைப் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சு. தட் இஸ் wrapping text to the next line. So enter key வந்து நீங்க press பண்ணணும்ங்கிறது இல்ல. The enter key must not be pressed at the end of the each line. It can be pressed at the end of the paragraph only. Okay. So now let us see how we are going to edit text. So edit text means making changes in the text. So next, how we will select a text. You can select the text using mouse or the keyboard. So in your book, everything will be given as the point by point only. So it will be very easy for you for learning. Okay. So selecting text using the mouse. So how to select text using a mouse? You will select the text very easily using the mouse. But these steps has to be followed and you must be able to write with the as a point. Okay. So how we will select text using the mouse? So place the insertion point to the left of the first character to be selected. Then press the left mouse button and drag the mouse to a position where you want to stop selecting. So how we will select? You will place the insertion point to the left of the first character to be selected. Now I have placed the cursor here. Okay. Press the left mouse button and drag the mouse. So press the left button and you will drag like this. to the mouse button to a position where you want to stop selecting. So I want to stop selecting here. Now release the mouse button. Now the selected text gets highlighted. Okay. So you will know very easily to select a particular text, but it has been given here as a point by point step. So you must be able to express this. That is, you must be able to write as a theory part how we will select a text using the mouse. So that points only has been given in this 4 line. Okay. So you learn this. To select a word means double click the eye beam. A paragraph means triple click the eye beam. Okay. So using the keyboard, how we will select the text using the keyboard. So place this insertion point to the left of the first character you wish to select. Shift key is pressed down and the movement keys are used to highlight the required text. So then 3 lines நான் select பண்ணனும் அப்படினா என் cursor first P க்கு முன்னாடி வச்சிக்கிறேன் cursor. ஓகேவா? Insertion point. அதாவது insertion point இல்லனா cursor. Left of the first character you used to select. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணணுமா? Shift key press பண்ணனும். நான் இப்ப shift key press down பண்ணிருக்கேன். பண்ணிட்டு arrow key யூஸ் பண்றேன். கீழ வரைக்கும் வரணும்னா அப்படி arrow மேல இதோட போதுனா up arrow யூஸ் பண்றேன். இன்னும் எத்தனை லைன் வரைக்கும் வேணும் வரணும்னா down arrow press பண்றேன். ஓகேவா? அதான் with the shift key is release. இப்போ நான் shift key ரிலீஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? செலக்ட் பண்ண டெக்ஸ்ட் வந்து ஹைலைட்டடா தெரியும். ஓகே? சோ மவுஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணினா அந்த கீழ வச்சு drag பண்ணுவீங்க. கீபோர்ட் வச்சுனா shift key press பண்ணிட்டே நீங்க up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow யூஸ் பண்ணி எது வரைக்கும் செலக்ட் பண்ணனும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அது வரைக்கும் அதை செலக்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். So one character to the left na shift plus left, right na right, line up na up arrow, line down na down arrow, end of the current line na shift end, beginning of the current line na shift plus home, entire document na control A. So these shortcut keys are known very well to you as you have learned in the 11th standard about the Microsoft Word. 11th ல நீங்க Microsoft Word எல்லாம் படிச்சிருக்கீங்க. So the shift keys எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். The same thing, but it has been given as a point by point line. Okay va? So if select how will you select text using the keyboard னு கேட்டாங்கன்னா இப்படி point by point 3 point உங்களுக்கு எழுத தெரியணும். நீங்க அழகா செஞ்சிருவீங்க, you know very well, but வந்து நீங்க எழுத தெரியணும். அதுக்கு தான் அந்த point by point கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. It's very easily they have given, so please learn it. Okay? So how you will type a text, how you will edit a text, and how you will delete the text. So delete the text is also very easy. So position the insertion point to the left of the character to be deleted. Press delete key on the keyboard, or position the insertion point to the right of the character to be deleted. Press backspace. So it's you left la delete panna delete key kudukanum, right la delete kuduthina backspace kudukanum. So delete a block of text enadhu, press delete or backspace in the keyboard. So select the text to be deleted. Or block of text or 4 lines total if you want to delete, you click that 4 lines or you select the 4 lines and press delete or backspace. Okay? So what do you mean by undo command? So undo command is used to reverse the action of the last command. So it is available in the edit menu. So edit, undo, or press Ctrl Z. Okay? So up to that we let us see how we will perform. And copying and moving his text is known very well for you. Copy and paste commands in PageMaker. So copy you know very well, it creates a duplicate part of the selected text. Paste means if you want to paste in another area. Cut and paste means cut command deletes the selected text from the original position and it pastes in the new insertion position where you want. Okay? So you know very well. So how to move the text means using cut and paste. Select the text to be moved. Choose edit menu and cut in the menu bar, or Ctrl X, or click the right mouse button and choose cut from the pop-up menu. Okay ma? So you can cut in 3 ways. Edit menu will cut, Ctrl X shortcut key, or using the right mouse button and choose the cut menu. And insertion point is moved to the place where the text will be pasted. So where you want to paste the text, you keep the cursor there. Edit, you can paste it in also in 3 ways. Edit menu, paste. You can go to the edit menu and click paste, or you can use the shortcut key Ctrl plus V, or you click the right mouse button and choose paste from the pop-up menu. Okay? So you know very well about this, but you must be able to write. So the text can also be moved in the way to another location. Ctrl X to cut and Ctrl V to paste. Okay? So copying text, Ctrl C, and paste means Ctrl V. So select the text, press edit menu in select copy from edit menu, or use Ctrl C shortcut, or from right mouse button choose copy from the pop-up menu. The similar thing also for paste. Okay, so let us see today about the 2.6, that is how we will enter text. So 2.5 is entering the text, 2.6 is selecting text and editing it. Okay, So editing text in the document. So first how you must select a text using a keyboard and using the mouse, and then using the how we will delete a text, and then how we will use the undo command, and then comes the copying and moving text, and then moving the text, and then pasting, copying the text. Okay. So up to this we will see how we can do in the PageMaker. So PageMaker I have created a one. Now it is an untitled one. Okay. So this is the title bar. So I have created one. So now I am going to drag the toolbox and keep here. Now I am going to do, I am going to enter text. So when you are seeing this video, have your book with you. Okay, then only it will be clear for you. If you see this video with your book, then you can learn it very easily. Okay. So in your book, entering text in the document, that is 2.5, page number 23. So first you have to create a text block, then only you have to create a text tool. Okay. Now this is a text. Now suppose I am here, this is my text block. Within this I am going to type the text. So for that, first what I did, I clicked the text, that is T shape. This is the text tool. So you must click the text tool. I have clicked the text tool and I have drag up to this only. I am going to see the text block. The lines will not be visible to you, but when you going on typing, automatically the end, when it reaches the end, the characters will move on to the next line. Okay, see I am typing now. So computer application involves HTML, JavaScript, PHP, SQL and PageMaker. Like this I am typing a line. So if I am going on typing also, it will automatically move to the next line. Just I am typing some keys. So when it enters, it will move on to the next line. Okay. So as it reaches the particular text block, automatically the text wraps to the next line. And type பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும்போது அந்த எட்ஜுக்கு போனா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா அது அங்க மூவ் ஆயிடுச்சு. நமக்கு அந்த லைன் வந்து விசிபிளா தெரியாது. சரியா? நம்ம டெக்ஸ்ட் டூல் கிளிக் பண்ணா அந்த லைன் வந்து விசிபிளா தெரியாது. அது எது வரைக்கும் இருக்குன்னு நீ பார்க்கணும்னா பாயிண்டர் டூலை கிளிக் பண்ணிட்டு அந்த டெக்ஸ்ட்ல ஒரு தடவை கிளிக் பண்ண அப்படின்னா தெரிஞ்சு. ஓகேவா? சோ இது வரைக்கும் தான் அந்த நம்ம கிரியேட் பண்ண அந்த பாக்ஸ். இது வரைக்கும் தான் போயிட்டு அது வரைக்கும் வந்து இதுக்கு பேர் தான் டெக்ஸ்ட் பிளாக். இதுக்கு பேர் தான் என்னது? டெக்ஸ்ட் பிளாக். ஓகேவா? சோ இது வந்து நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டெக்ஸ்ட் டூலை கிளிக் பண்ணிட்டு இப்படி டிராக் பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்குள்ள டைப் பண்ணுவீங்க. ஓகேவா? சோ அத பார்க்கணும் அப்படினா பாயிண்டர் டூ கிளிக் பண்ணிட்டு அந்த டெக்ஸ்ட்ல கிளிக் பண்ணீங்கன்னா it will be visible. Clear? So this is the text to be, see it is a text block. Now this is the text. Okay. So if you click it again outside, that line will not be visible to you. So pointer click பண்ணிட்டு டெக்ஸ்ட் கிளிக் பண்ணா அது விசிபிள் ஆகும். நான் வெளியில ஒரு தடவை கிளிக் பண்ணேன்னா அது அன்விசிபிள் ஆயிடும், இன்விசிபிள் ஆயிடும். சரியா? சோ இப்போ பார்க்கலாம் எடிட்டிங் தி டெக்ஸ்ட். எடிட்டிங் தி கிளாஸ்னா எப்படி செலக்ட் டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க. சோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணனும்? டெக்ஸ்ட் பட்டனை கிளிக் பண்ணிக்கணும். அப்பதான் நம்ம டெக்ஸ்ட் கிளிக் பண்ணணும். பாயிண்டர் டூல் வந்து என்ன பண்ணும்? ஜஸ்ட் இப்படி பாயிண்ட் பண்றதானே தவிர இது கிளிக் பண்றதானே தவிர உள்ள இருக்கிற டெக்ஸ்ட்டை உங்களால செலக்ட் பண்ண முடியாது. உள்ள இருக்கிற டெக்ஸ்ட் செலக்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா டெக்ஸ்ட் இருக்குல்ல அந்த டூலை கிளிக் பண்ணணும். கிளிக் பண்ணாதான் இந்த ஐபீம் வரும். இந்த இருக்குல்ல கர்சர் ஐபீமா தெரியுது இல்ல, இந்த ஐபீம் வந்தாதான் உன்னால டெக்ஸ்ட்டை வந்து கிளிக் பண்ண செலக்ட் பண்ண முடியும். Okay, you can be able to select the text. So you must first click the text tool, then it will be created as a I-beam, then only you will be able to select the text. So first if I want to select the first line alone, I should place my insertion point to the left of the first character to be selected. Press the left mouse button and then drag. Now I am dragging. Okay, and stop where until which position you want. So I want up to first line, so I have selected here. Okay, now release the mouse button. The selected text has highlighted. Okay, so this is how you will select a text in a PageMaker using mouse. The same thing, now I am selecting the third line using the keyboard. So first you have to keep your I-beam here and you have to press shift key and then I am pressing the right arrow. So see very well, as I am pressing the right arrow, it goes on move like this. Can you see? Yes. Now I have stopped. If I am using now the third line is selected, it is highlighted. This I have selected using the keyboard. The first line means I have said to drag means just you will drag like this, isn't it? but if you are using the shift key, it will be moving very slow. Okay. So like this, you can select the text using mouse board and also using the using the mouse and the keyboard. So if you want to delete means from the right means you have to use backspace. In the same thing, if you want to move from delete means from here, if you press delete, it will be deleted like this. So from left side means you should use delete key. From right hand side means you must use backspace key. So undo means, so now I have deleted something. So if I go to edit menu and I click undo, it will be given. Okay. So what I have given will be the undo. So Control Z, it will be done. So next, copying and moving text. So now I am selecting this text and pressing Control X, okay, or pressing the right menu, okay, right mouse button I have clicked. From that I can clear copy, and if I want to paste here, I click the mouse button here and I click my right mouse button and paste. So now it is pasted here. As the line is very, it is pasted one after the other. If I want to click inside this or here, I can click paste, Control V. Now it is pasted here. If I want to cut and copy means I have to click here and I have to press Control X. Now it is cut and I can paste here using Control V. Like this only you have to cut, copy and paste. So it's we have seen today how to open a PageMaker and file new. You will be creating the PageMaker page. In that, what are all the in that page what are all you are seeing? That is a title bar, menu bar, ruler, toolbar, toolbox, the color palette, the page, and then the pasteboard we have seen. And what are all the tools available? What is the name of the tools? What are all the shortcut keys for each tool? And for what purpose we are using each and every tool we have seen. And we have seen how to enter text using the text tool, and how we can edit the text, how we can cut and paste, how we can copy and paste, and how we can delete and using delete key and backspace we have seen. So thank you students, be clear with this.